Welcome to our program on Kardec Radio.
Hi dear friends, welcome back to Kardec Radio, where we always nourish our soul. Today we're going to continue with the book Living Spring, and today's chapter 49, Fraternal Union. Fraternal Union. Seek to maintain the unity of the Spirit through the bond of peace. And it's Paul in Ephesians 4 verses 3. Thousands of ways are shown to you every time you set your eyes on the distant goal ahead. There are millions of pathways bordering yours. Do not forget the road that is your own and go forward without fear. You would probably like for all other roads to be subordinate to yours, and you see unity as being all travelers gravitating around your steps. But join others without expecting them to join you. Search for what is useful and beautiful, holy and sublime, and press on. The head spring seeks the stream seeks the river, and the river connects to the sea. Let us not to forget that spiritual unity is the basic work of peace. Do you see those who devote themselves to children? Do you see friends who dedicate themselves to helping the sick? Do you see the care of those who have made themselves friends of the elderly and the young? Do you see the effort of those who have dedicated themselves to the improvement of the soil or to the training of animals? Do you appreciate the work of those who preach to spread the good? Honor all of them with your gesture of sympathy and serenity, convinced that only the roots of understanding can uphold the tree of fraternal unity, which we all want to be robust, and fruitful. Do not think that the others see life the way you see it. Evolution is an infinite stairway. Each one beholds the landscape according to the step on which he or she is standing. Approach all workers of the good and offer them the best you can, and they will answer with what is best of themselves. War is always the poisonous fruit of violence. The sterile argument is a result of imposition. Fraternal unity is the sublime dream of the human soul. Nevertheless, it will not be achieved unless we respect one another, cultivating harmony in the environment in which we were called to serve. It is only by making every effort to maintain the unity of the Spirit through the bond of peace that we will achieve such relationships. Beloved friends, today, again, we are reminded that we should focus on our own path. So what Emmanuel is telling us today, or inspiring us to focus on, is thousands of ways are shown to you every time you set your eyes on the distant goal ahead. So there are many ways for us to go. There are many paths to travel. But he says, there are a million pathways bordering yours. Everyone has a purpose and has a destiny, things they should do on earth. You would probably like for all other roads to be subordinate to yours, and you see unity as being all travelers gravitating around your steps. If we have an ego way of thinking, we would want everything to revolve around us. But because we know better, we know that everyone has their own evolutionary path. But join others without expecting them to join you. So be part of things, but don't expect people to understand where you are on your road and your responsibilities. Search for what is useful and beautiful, holy and sublime, and press on. Always search for the good. The head spring seeks the stream seeks the river, and the river connects to the sea. Let us not forget the spiritual unity is the basic work of peace. Spiritual unity, to understand that every soul and every being connected to you in this path of evolution, you have a responsibility towards, and that it is our main responsibility to work together to form peace and understanding. Do you see those who devote themselves to children? Do you see friends who dedicate themselves to helping the sick? Do you see the care of those who have made themselves friends of the elderly and the young? Do you see the effort of those who have dedicated themselves to the improvement of the soil or to the training of animals? And here Emmanuel's giving us examples of the different responsibilities that we have on earth. Maybe you're a farmer, so you're responsible for earth, for the earth, to make certain that there is a crop every year, and so that all of us can then enjoy this crop. Maybe you work with the elderly, making friends with them, making them feel at peace, maybe listening to things over and over because you care. Maybe you are there for the children who needs guidance and someone to talk to that understands them and help them. And all these other things that we may be called to do. Do you appreciate the work of those who preach and spread the good? Do we appreciate those who can, who allow these teachings to come through them, who put in the effort in doing this? And there are so many that comes to mind that we can be thankful for. And then we start with Jesus firstly, of course. So, and then Alan Kardec, for what he have given all of us in his dedication to Spiritism. And then there are so many. We are talking about the spirits. There are so many higher spirits that the messages are so important and so uplifting and so acknowledging so that we can learn and we can better ourselves and we can also give this out. So there are so many. There are Chico Xavier, there are Andre Louis, there are Emmanuel, there are Mai Mai, there are so many of them. And we give thanks always for their dedication and support in Spiritism. Honor all of them with your gesture of sympathy and serenity, convinced that only the root of understanding can uphold the tree of fraternity, fraternal unity, to be able to understand, to be at peace, to be in fraternal assistance towards